Welcome everyone to our cryptocurrency channel again. This is Kendra, and together with my friends over here, we are sharing on the cryptocurrency updates for beginners who are interested in buying cryptocurrency and have no knowledge on what it is all about. No worry, we are here to provide you with the guide. Today, me and my friends, group of us who are crypto investors, will be sharing on certain tips with all of you. So today Eugene will be sharing on when to buy in, when not to buy in, when to sell and when not to sell. And during the market movements period, when should you hold on to your cryptocurrency and when should you sell to cut loss. And the sharing today by Wilson will be on buying and selling on the market price and setting the limit so that you are able to buy in or sell your cryptocurrency at a certain price that you stated without monitoring it all the time. So today we are very glad to have Wilson with us. He'll be sharing on when to buy in the market price, like to buy to sell at the market price and the limit that you can set for buying and selling. Next I shall hand over the mic to Wilson. Okay, Wilson, welcome. Okay,
hi everyone, this is Wilson. I'm going to share with you two tips on how to buy and sell your coins. It's because not everyone has the time to actually monitor your coins 24 hours and every second. So this is two basic essential tips on how to buy and sell your coins. Okay, there is two functions. The first function would be at market price. That will be buying and selling your specific coin at the real-time market price, whereby if the coin is moving at $1 or $2, you will buy it at a certain time and the price. Secondly would be the limit. Will be setting a limit whereby your coin will be at a certain price. So let's say your respective coin is actually $1 now, but you only want to sell it at $2. That's when you set your limit at $2 and the specific amount of coins that you want to sell. These two functions will be very useful for buyers and sellers who are not always monitoring your coin, who are every time busy at your stuff. Yeah, these two functions will really help you a lot in your ICO and cryptocurrencies. So another question is, how many times or how often should you monitor your coins in a day? There is no specific limit, but not to be so addictive, it will be like twice or thrice a day. Yeah, you don't have to monitor it every minute, every hour. That's when you can use the function whereby you can just do your things and then let the functions do your work. Okay, that's all from my side, and thank you. And I'll hand it back over to Kendra.
hi, thank you for sharing, Wilson. Okay, so Wilson is talking about that you don't need to check on your account all the time. All you need to do is to set your limit and wait for your orders to be completed. So next person we'll have to share will be Eugene. He'll be sharing on when to buy, when not to buy, when to sell off, when to hold, and then when to sell off to cut loss. So next I'll hand over to Eugene. Okay, mic's over to you, Eugene. Okay.
Hi everyone, I'm Eugene, and today I'll be talking about when to buy and when not to buy. Okay, first I'll start with when to buy. When to buy, actually you have to watch the market trend and you make sure you not buy at a high. At a high means that if you see the currency is going up and it's going up trend, so that's when you not to buy. And you have when to buy is let the market consolidate, means it's actually you see the trend when it go sideways for a few days, minimum 3 days. So once you see market go sideways, then that's what is a consolidation point where you actually can buy in at that timing. Okay, when to sell and when not to sell. When to sell is actually to sell when you actually see the profit. The amount must be more than whatever the amount that you buy in. So when to sell, you can just sell in. You don't have to sell everything. We call it the take profit. Take profit is actually sell certain amount, certain percentage of your portfolio, the currency that you have. So let's make it simple that you buy it at $1 and now the currency is actually at $2. So take profit means that you can actually sell at $2, or you can actually watch the trend and make it, you can actually queue your sell order and also like $2.20, $2.50, or even $3. So you can actually watch the market trend and decide when to sell. Just to make sure, you have to sell minimum 10 to 15% profit. That will be actually the minimum amount to sell. Next will be when not to sell. When not to sell is if you see a downtrend market, we call it the bearish market, that is when not to sell. Basically, if you sell at that timing, means you're actually selling at a loss. And if you do not sell your currency, you still have hold your currency, right? Even though the price is going down, but you still have a currency, it's a paper loss. Until you sell it, it means it's totally loss of profit. So what we do is, during this bear season, we will just keep our currency we have, hold it. So we'll hold until the market turns green, and you actually monitor the market. I don't really advise you to cut loss. When you cut loss, means you won't be actually getting a chance of getting back even your capital that you put in initially. Okay, I think I have covered the topic that I want to cover today, and next I'll be handing back to Kendra. Thank you.
Hello, I'm back. So thank you, Eugene, for sharing earlier. And I believe that everyone has now more insight of what cryptocurrency is and how to invest wisely in cryptocurrency. So as a word of advice, do only put in the amount of funds that you are willing to lose, and have yourself a limit, and don't keep pumping in money non-stop. Have a mastery of your emotions, as what many people do is when they begin, right, when they see cryptocurrency, the price of each coin is rising up. So what happens is, many people as a beginner, they pump in a lot of money and trying to catch the trend that they're thinking that you'll keep on rising. And what happens is, after they push in a lot of funds and it goes down, it had a sharp dip down, and that's where they lose money. So be objective of what you want and recognize the trend and do some sort of analysis to see the past trends and how high it goes, and don't chase after the trend, and be analytical. Okay, I would say in this case, know your limits. Okay, and if it goes down, don't buy in immediately as well. Observe, let the price consolidate, as what Eugene mentioned. Let it go sideways for a while, up and down a little bit is okay. And once it's stabilized, and that's when you can decide to buy in more and to sell, like taking profit. And when it goes up at certain percentage, do not hold until say, oh, it's going up and I'm not going to sell until it hits the ceiling. So nobody knows where is the ceiling, and what we have to do is sell in staggered percentage. For example, you buy in $1, you can sell off, let's say 10% at $1.50, and another 10% at $2, and another 20-30% at $2.50, $3, and so on and so forth. So even if it drops down, it doesn't matter. At least you have profited. And if it doesn't, it keeps going up, you just keep on selling. So if it goes down, for example, you sell off some already, it goes back to $1, that's when you can buy in some. And when it's stabilized at, let's say 80 cents, or let's say even better, 60 cents, you can buy in with all your portfolio. It doesn't matter. That's when you know that you have gained more coins, which you have already profited from there already. So the other thing is that, as long as you hold on to your cryptocurrency amount, you are not losing. It's just paper loss. Okay, so hold on to it. Don't panic. Don't sell off once you see that it's lowering in its price per coin. Okay, don't panic. Don't follow trend. Be stoic. The next thing is that I'm going to talk about is don't be greedy. Because what I'm saying is that some people, they set a limit, as mentioned by Wilson. You can actually set limits so that you don't need to observe. But some of them, for example, you buy at $1 per coin, and then some people set it like $5, $10, or $100, given that last time Bitcoin was able to achieve a few hundred times So they thought that this will fulfill in the near term or maybe in the long run. Don't be greedy. Set a realistic goal. For example, if you observe it like $1, next day it goes to 150, set it about 170, 180 or something like that. Don't go overboard. And then after you have sold off, like, let's say $2 plus, and you want to re-enter the market by buying it back at a lower price, I would say, again, don't be greedy and set it to 50 cents or 40 cents. Okay, what happens is you will tend to see it goes to maybe sometimes near to the limit, but you might not hit. So observe the trend, how low it went in the past, how high it went in the past, and set a realistic limit after all the observations done. So when you buy in any coins, or before you buy in any coins, observe the trends, find out the past trends, and be objective of what you want, and read up the articles, their white paper, and realize the limits, that how high it went, how low it goes. Then you were able to judge from a third person's point of view instead of like being in there and then like chasing the trends. So with that said, I hope that everyone have an enjoyable time playing with cryptocurrency. And next topic we'll be covering on a resistance line and the support line, in which the resistance line is a trend whereby you can plot to see that whether the cryptocurrency price is able to go past the resistance line. It is something that restricted the movement of the cryptocurrency to spike out of the trend to go up further. Whereas support line is the trend line that you can plot and then look at it to see and determine whether it will go below further. Okay, so that's all for today, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. Do subscribe and like our video, and we'll do more of it. Okay, till then, see you next time. Bye.